Hi, this is David Hollander. This week, I want to talk to you about dealing with an insurance company when they've determined that your vehicle is a total loss. Oftentimes, when a car is declared a total loss by an insurance company, who has the right to make that decision if the cost of repairs is equal to or greater than 80% of the value of the car, the insurance company has the ability to declare it a total loss and pay you the value of the vehicle. So a common question that I hear is this a fair offer? An insurance company typically works very quickly when there's a car crash to estimate the damage done to the vehicle and also to uh, present you with the amount they're willing to pay you for what they say is the value of the car. What you can do is request the valuation report. Usually an insurance company hires a third-party company to make a report that determines the value of the vehicle that the insurance company can use to rely on. That's where they get their offer amount from. And what those reports show, and they'll send it to you, you can have them email it to you, is all the details about your vehicle and then all of the comparable vehicles that they're considering that are either in the local area currently listed for sale or have recently sold within the local area. Most of these listings in the valuation report are going to be active listings at local car dealerships. And the problem I find with all of those comparable vehicles in the report is that they usually have failed to include dealer fees. Dealers always include additional fees above and beyond the listed price, and the list price is what's going to be in the valuation report. Now, other than not including this added fee that is typically unavoidable, uh, I'm finding that insurance companies in these reports are also uh, decreasing the amount, and they're putting in some kind of phrase like estimated negotiation or something like that, where they're actually taking off somewhere between 5 and 10% of the list price, expecting that you're going to be able to negotiate downward. So they're not even offering the listed amount, and they're not offering the added fees. They're actually deducting a perceived negotiated value that oftentimes isn't even possible because more and more dealerships these days are offering the no hassle one price that they don't negotiate anymore. So these are things that you can look at in the report, and you can also call the listing dealers in those comparable vehicles, for those comparable vehicles. You can call the dealership and tell them that I have been told my vehicle is a total loss. My insurance company is going to pay me to replace it, and you have a comparable vehicle. Could you please send me or email me a buyer's order? You know, all the fees that are actually going to have to be paid, and you can use that to refute what's in the report. And I find that that's a helpful way to try to get a fair value for your vehicle. Hope that helps.